I get lost in your words. It feels so good when I'm hurt. Takes my mind off of the pain. Loves when the beat takes me away with only good music. Oh, oh, oh. Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each of you wherever you are listening in this world. We are back here at Healing Through Hurt iTalk Radio. I am your host, C. Maria Wall, a.k.a. the voice of relationship recovery and mediating Shiro right here at our Ground Zero. And as always, when I say Ground Zero, I do not mean that we're at rock bottom. We are simply on solid ground where we can gain our footing, dig in deeply, and prepare to propel ourselves to new heights where we are soaring with the eagles. So sit back and relax and prepare for our 15 minutes of motivational and inspirational discussion. I'll see you as soon as our opening music, good music by Miss Tori Lee, is done playing. Get yourself together. We're going to talk about preparing for the storms that we know are coming our way. I'll see you back here in about 2 minutes and 36 seconds.
I tell Rihanna, please don't stop the music. Lauren strum my pain with the fingers. I could really use it. Quiet storms full of purple rain. My Sharia more lovely as a summer's day. I'll let the whispers follow Marvin Gaye in my headphones till the music starts to fade away. I give away my brown sugar for a bit of pop. If love really was a bullet, I'd have took the shot. Yeah. Now would you buy me a drink just to take me home? Put your game in a song just to make me moan. I like my Robin Thicke, me alone. A thug album, triple shots, that's a trace.
I get lost in your words. It feels so good when I'm hurt. Takes my mind off of the pain. Loves when the beat takes me away with only good music. Oh, 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 with only good music. Well, hello, welcome back. We are back here on Healing Through Hurt iTalk Radio. Again, I am so glad that you are here with me this evening. This program is all about any and everything positive, even if we have to start off with a negative topic. We are going to turn that negativity, hopefully, into something positive. And if any of my words resonate with you, please share this program with others who you think may benefit from hearing this discussion. So I'm trying to streamline all of my discussions through all of my social media platforms. You know, sometimes I have a few minutes to get my point across, and others I can stay with you a little longer. So this is the time that I will expand on my earlier discussion, because it's all about preparing for the storms that we know are coming our way. This isn't about the unknown, unforeseen, unexpected. We're not talking about that. For example,
I've been watching the weather all day, and I know it's going to be a rough weekend. There are bad storms coming, so I have to decide, am I going to get myself together? I'm comfortable, I'm home, I'm tired. Do I want to go out and run all of my errands while it's still relatively calm outside? Or do I want to wait until tomorrow and go out in the midst of the storm? So for me, I know that I will be okay either way. But for so many of us, we won't be prepared for that storm that we know is coming. And there lies the problem. Because you see, by the time the storm gets to our door, it's not going to say, oh, wow, my bad. I didn't know that you weren't prepared for me. I'll just come back later. It's not going to happen that way. So we need to stop ignoring the signs. We need to stop putting off to tomorrow what we know we need to be addressing today, right here, right now. I know so many of you, you're tired, you've had a long week and all of that, but we must learn how to stop putting things off that we know we need to address right now, because by the time that storm gets to our doorstep, it's going to be too late, people. We won't have time to prepare. We won't have time to get things in order. We just won't. So stop sitting back waiting for things to hit the fan. And some of us, we wonder why. Why is this happening to me? Why? It's because you knew it was coming. You knew. And you did nothing. You kept on like everything is just wonderful. You did no preparation whatsoever. And some of you may say, well, what if it doesn't happen? Hey, listen, then count your blessing. You dodged that particular dilemma. You dodged that particular danger. You dodged that particular roadblock, setback, whatever it is. You dodged it. Count that blessing. But for many of us, it's not going to go away. It's coming, whether we like it or not, whether we're prepared for it or not. But you see, it's different when we know that something is headed our way, when we know the potential for that problem is right here, right now. But we choose to ignore it. Why? Hey, it ain't here yet and not my problem yet. Yet. The infamous yet. See, I work in worst case scenarios. I expect the worst and appreciate when something positive happens instead of the worst. But so many of us, we just sit and we ignore the signs until that problem, that issue, that danger, whatever it is right in our faces. And we're not prepared. If you know that you have a court date coming up and you really need to prepare for, are you going to wait till the night before to try to gather all of the information and then go to court with shoddy information or no information because you figured out you didn't even know where the information that you needed was? There have been people who have showed up. Even when I was in the hospital, I was preparing for surgery and someone came in and they had to push up my surgery because I had prepared myself for surgery. It's going to be at 10 a.m. and blah, blah, blah. But then they pushed my surgery up to 8 or whatever time it was because the person who the doctor was scheduled to operate on in front of me was not prepared. They didn't follow instructions. They came in and they had some story and the doctor sent them away, which pushed me up. Now, I was prepared for 10 o'clock. What I wasn't prepared for was 8 o'clock. So again, let me say this. It's different when something that was not a part of the plan happens, something unexpected. But when you know that something is coming your way, why are you waiting? Why are you procrastinating? Why are you putting it off until it's right in your face when it's too late? And we wonder why bad things keep happening and we can't win. Because we are self-sabotaging ourselves every single day. And so many of us, we have gotten into this vicious cycle. We continue to do it day after day, month after month, year after year. So stop right now, Stop putting off for tomorrow, because when tomorrow gets here, that's one day closer to the storm being at your door. I'm still sitting here doing our program, trying to figure out, I'm running out of time. Stores will be closing soon. Do I want to do it today or do I want to do it tomorrow? And again, I said, I'm prepared either way, but many of us are not. So it's time for you to rethink how you view your preparation, how you view how you're going to deal with situations. Prepare. Go find those papers. Go get to the food store if you know it's going to be a bad weekend where I am. It's going to be really a lot of storms and all of that. Get to the food store. Be someplace safe. Be prepared. Don't wait until the last minute. Stop putting things off that you know you need to address right here, right now. With so much uncertainty, with so many of the federal employees, things like that, people prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. What are you going to do if you go to work on Monday and they tell you no longer have a job? We know that this regime has been threatening things for a long time. Some people, it's already happened. And some of us didn't learn our lesson from the first time that these people were in charge. They didn't learn their lessons then. And now they're right back at ground zero again. But this time, it's a permanent dismissal. We have to have plans in place. Now is the time, people, to prepare for anything. Hope for the best, but prepare for the absolute worst. And as always, I want to pray each and every one of you enough. I want to pray you enough sunshine to brighten your rainy days. I also want to pray you enough rain to make your gardens grow beautifully. I want to pray you enough smiles to turn the frown that you've been carrying around upside down. But most of all, I want to pray you enough strength and courage to face whatever may be at your door, coming your way from this very moment and beyond. Prepare, prepare, prepare. This has been your 15 minutes of motivation and inspiration. We are back. I'll see you back here, Lord willing, next Friday evening for another session here on Healing Through Hurt, iTalk Radio. If you want to reach out to us, give us a call at 202-618-2556. We do screen all of our calls. Please leave a detailed message and someone will get back to you. And let us know how you want us to contact you, whether it's email or phone, and we will honor your wishes. So until next time, take care, be well, be blessed. I'm C. Maria, aka the voice of relationship recovery. I'll see you again soon.